Welcome to this week's video, and today I have something special. So I just beat Skyward Sword not too long ago, and well, that game stuck with me. And today I just wanted to see why it did so much, and why I like it. And yes, I do like this game, although I am a little divided. So with all of that, I wanted to talk about 4 specific sections: the gameplay, the characters, the style, and the story. So with nothing else, let's get going. Okay, so let's talk about the style. Well, it's really interesting. I do enjoy it, but it does look odd at moments. Like all the facial hair and eyebrows and stuff like that is just... why? But besides that, I love how this game looks, and it runs so well, especially on the Wii. The only complaint I really have for this section is when the sky. It gets a little boring. There's just really nothing to do, and you're kind of forced to go to it a lot. Besides that though, it just is so pretty, and a lot of the visuals it shows you is just really good. And then there's Link and Zelda, who look incredible. I like how simple Zelda looks, especially in her white dress. Link looks good too, just it's a little too simple. While it does work for Zelda, it just looks like Link is missing something. I still like him though, and goddamn is this Link so expressive. Like, you kind of always know what he is thinking, and it is really fun to look at. Also, some of the faces are just funny, like this one. But anyways, talking about them, let's go into the characters. Listen, this is probably the best version of these characters, well, kind of. This is definitely the best relationship of Link and Zelda. It just feels so real. When Zelda is missing, you want to save her because, well, you want to, not because the game tells you to, and not because anything else. The best part is this feeling only grows more and more when you play. Besides these two, the rest of the characters are great. I even got sad when Fi said goodbye, which doesn't happen. But there is kind of one character that stands above the rest, and that's Groose. I really like it when a show makes me hate someone and then redeems them. I don't know why I am like this, but I am. I hated him. He just seemed so mean and annoying, and I just didn't care. Like, no, that's my Zelda, not yours. But then he changed, and when Zelda was gone, he showed that he just cares about her and wants her to be safe. So he goes down to the surface with Link, thinking he will be the hero. I really like how Impa also just kind of tells them like, no, Link's the hero right away. This actually causes Groose to change, and it didn't stretch it out more than it needed to be. This is literally the best part for him. Instead of just giving up though, he accepts that his destiny isn't to be the hero, but to help the hero out. And he actually does help the hero out. This just shows how much everyone grows. Even Fi kind of gets emotions at the end. I have no complaints about these characters, and they are the reasons I really like this game so much. So with that, let's move on to the story. So the story is pretty simple. It's a Zelda game, but it becomes a lot better when you realize this is the first Zelda game. And not the first one made, I'm talking the first one in the timeline. It adds a point of perspective that only helps the game overall. My only big issue with the story is how much padding there is. A lot happens because, well, the game needs to be longer. And I know that's not the story's fault, but it still gets annoying, like fighting the same boss 3 times. And then the scorpion twice. Why was that there? But anyways, also, why did Girahim not kill me? Like, I know he's cocky, but he mentions, hey, I should kill you, like, every time we see each other. I feel like if he just took me out even the second time we met, he would have won. Besides all that though, the story is really one of the big things that kept me playing this game and just seeing where it would go. And talking about this game, you might have noticed that I really only have said good things about it. Well, that basically ends now. So, the gameplay. Well, it sucks. Listen, I know it's not a bad idea, but like, the game doesn't work. I would swing the sword one way and it would go another. Well, sometimes the Skyward Strike just didn't happen. Also, why are there so many stupid lightning enemies? There is so many. I would hit them and then my sword would still hit the fucking stupid sword and just, Okay, here's the thing. This game is built on motion controls and it wouldn't work otherwise. And sometimes it does it really well. Hell, just the idea of holding the Master Sword with a Wii Remote is awesome, and this has one of the most satisfying attacks ever. So, in most Zeldas, when a boss falls, you kind of just walk up and swing your sword a couple times, like bam bam bam. But in this game, it feels so much better because when the boss falls down, you just shake the Wii Remote in the front of their face and you're like, "Wah-da-da-da-da-da!" It looks and feels good just to whack the boss like that. Listen, in my opinion, this game relies way too much on motion controls. Like, I get it, but it goes from gameplay to gimmick. Here's the thing. The minecart section, and yes, it's fine and it works, but why? You don't need this, and why is this so unforgiving? It's not hard, but like, I hope your Wii Remote doesn't fuck you over, because it did to me. I want to love this game. I want to so bad, but like, so much about it doesn't work, and when it did, the enemies just kind of suck. The only thing that I liked are the bosses, because a lot of them are really creative and awesome. Like this fucker, who you can focus on battle. When you have to fight like 4 enemies, it just becomes too much and annoying, except the end part, but that's meant to be Hyrule Warriors. I don't want to fight in this game, but I have to. This game has a lot of amazing ideas, and later Zeldas use them in really good ways, but it was just too ambitious. So, after all of that, if you've never played it and you love Zelda, I would still recommend it. At the very least, I would recommend you watching someone play it or something like that to get the experience without having to deal with all the bullshit. But if you have to play it, it's not the worst game ever and it's not hard. I was just so done at the end, and listen, I like this game a lot. Like I was saying, the characters, the story, the style, it really goes well. I think they could have improved a lot of things, but it's a Wii. It's basically a toaster. So, for all of it, it did it really well. It's just, it doesn't work. And maybe it was just me. Maybe I was using the wrong motion controls. Maybe I was just stupid. Maybe, I don't know. But, it's so frustrating because how good it is. And that's why I wanted to make this video. But besides all of that, tell me what you think in the comments. Am I wrong? Do you like this game? Do you hate this game? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think that's right? Let me know, guys. Also, like and subscribe if you would. That's basically all for this video though, so I will see you later. Bye!